So we have our last remote entry. So Aswath was kind enough to swap with Scott and Anders, because Anders had a hard stop, so we did a quick swap around so that he could be included on their matrix bot. So now we've got ffonio, so I'll now run their video, and then we'll have a chat with Aswath.
ffonio In is a self-hosted messaging app which can be used by your friends and family to communicate with you using text, voice, and video. There is no need for them to have their own app. This way, you immediately get the full network effect. Today, in conjunction with that hack, we are announcing technical review phase of our project. If you are interested to join this review, please go to ffonio.enthinnai.com. This app uses third-party authentication schemes. Currently, we support OpenID. Additional schemes will be added in the future. This app allows you to maintain a whitelist of friends who can then initiate a chat session with you. You can share your availability status with people in this list. The status could be different for different people. If a person in this list is also hosting this app on their own, or they are using another WebRTC app, then you can initiate a chat session with them. For others, you can generate a chat link so they can initiate a session with you. You can associate a context with a chat link. This way, when you receive a chat request, you will be notified of the context as well. An external business process can dynamically add contextual information. This will be useful for click-to-call use case. A context can also be used to maintain a queue for call center applications. Chat sessions always start with a text mode. One party can give permission to another to escalate the session to voice or video. The admin can maintain a global whitelist or blacklist of potential buddies. This list can be useful for federating with other enterprises. In summary, ffonio In is a self-hosted and user-centric application. It uses third-party identification scheme and places minimal requirement on the buddies. It conforms to default deny philosophy. It can be used as enterprise messaging platform. This facilitates unilateral and granular federation with other enterprises. It has features useful for contact center application. And thank you for listening.
Okay, so we'll move on to the chat. Aswath, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Excellent. So we've just seen your video, so we're now moving on to the Q&A, okay? So any questions for Aswath?
Okay, thank you.
Go for it. I knew you wanted to ask. Go for it.
I'm not sure Aswath's going to like my question. Hi Aswath, it's Matthew from Matrix here. I was wondering if you had any plans for federation or interoperability between the hosted platform there and any other platforms there, or is lack of federation a feature?
Okay. The way federation works, instead of federation, let me say, if I want to talk to a person who is not on this kind of a platform, then if they are served by another WebRTC app, then the address book will contain the link and they will use that link to talk to them. So when I talk to you, I do not use my server or my app. I use your app. So that is how the thing works.
Okay, thank you.
So when you say it's self-hosted, how small a box are you thinking that sits, you know, next to my router at home, or do I host it in the cloud, or do a group of us host it together, or how do you think that might work?
It can run on a device in your home. Then you need to handle the router pass-through and those functions. Or it can be hosted in a cloud. And for technical review, each person who will sign up will get a cloud instance which rents like for $1 a month. So that's how we are planning for the technical review. The plan is that if it becomes commercially viable, the cloud providers can offer it like a service.
Okay. Thank you so much for that, Aswath. That was great. And a round of applause for his contribution.
Thank you.